So the other day I was listening to Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, and a lot of comments said that even though everyone loved it, Tchaikovsky himself, who created the piece, hated it. So I did some research, and it says here that Tchaikovsky said, very loud and noisy, and completely without artistic merit, obviously written without warmth or love. Now, that may be true, and it says more that he hated it because it was descriptive of the terrible events that was the Russian defense of Russia from what's his name? Napoleon. Yeah, he was attacking Russia, and they didn't really do so well. They kind of lost their own capital. And so, when they finally won, they said, hey, Tchaikovsky, can you do a little piece for us to commemorate our victory? But Tchaikovsky said everything was so dumb. They said, you know what? I'm going to make the dumbest piece I've ever done. And described the events of Napoleon's attack on Russia in a song, and decided to make it as loud, as bombastic, as explosive. So his instruments, he used cannons. Cannons. So, yeah, if you listen to it, you can clearly hear the cannons. You're like, wow. And so, I was thinking about it. If it's, well, first of all, I listened to every single other, well, mostly, I don't know. I listened to a lot of Tchaikovsky, basically. And I will still say the 1812 Overture is still my favorite. Maybe Tchaikovsky was right. That's when he lost his faith in humanity and said they like more explosive things than well done things. Well crafted with love, as he says. And I think that 1812 Overture is a good piece. Probably one. I don't know if I could say Tchaikovsky's best. I'm not a professional. I barely listen to any classical music. But I can say it's very enjoyable. But what I enjoy the most is the fact that thanks to that piece, I remember this very important part of the Napoleonic Wars. Every time I listen to it, it's like if I'm in a history class. But I'm actually enjoying it. I'm actually learning. And I think that's pretty fun. Now, of course, this video is basically my defense of Tchaikovsky, from Tchaikovsky, of the 1812 Overture. Because as he describes it as stupid and without love, I think he's just described war. And like, war is very hard to capture. Some people just take it as chaos, but war is very organized. War is just various groups of people arming themselves and organizing themselves to kill each other. I'm gonna turn the fan on, it's getting quite hot. And so, the fact that Tchaikovsky could do a piece so accurately of war, something which, well, love it or hate it, it's quite important in our history. Of course, I'm not in defense of war. I don't like war, but I am in defense of a music that perfectly describes war. And despite the words of its own creator, I will forever stand that is a good, no, a great piece of art.